come to the third power skill, which is on which you have a special focus, which is people management.
Yeah.
Let's dive deeper into that.
So, like I said also at the start, right, we want to give tools to people to be successful. And this is an important tool. We promote people to become managers. We promote people from managers to become leaders. There's different skills required even in that.
What's the difference between a manager and a leader?
So a manager helps in executing stuff.
Okay.
Right? In managing things that are happening. A leader has to be able to motivate people to work towards a common vision. Right? And that vision is more longer term. Right? So if I'm a project manager, I'm helping get this project from A to B. But if I'm a leader, I'm helping set up a business unit. I'm helping recruit, create a team that is motivated to work towards a common vision.
And how does a leader, what's the right way for a leader to, motivate?
Yeah, there's many ways to motivate. So again, you could even link this back to communication, by the way. Motivation is what the person wants.
Okay.
Not what I want to give. Right? So your motivation is different, your motivation is different, my motivation is different. So you need to first understand who you're motivating. So I also run this workshop called Situational Leadership. And situational leadership talks about leadership of individuals, not of teams. How do you lead an individual by understanding them better and understanding what they're doing and how to provide them support? So for example, if you have 5 years of experience in HTML and you have no experience in HTML, if I'm giving an HTML task, right, the support I'd give you would be much less than the support I'd give you.
True.
Right? But we don't think of it that way. We say, here's the task, go do it. But the situational leadership is so powerful because I'm now helping you the way you want help, and you also feel like I have understood your needs, which is true, right? Because you need more help, I'm here to help you more.
So as a leader, and people, there's a leader, there's a manager, and then there's people who are like actually doing the tangible work. So I feel that this was taught to us in communications lab like yesterday, and I think it's really true that leaders feel like they have to suck up all the responsibility. Yahan pe niche, if something goes wrong, people can say that okay, he told me to do it, and that way you have this huge burden of responsibility on your shoulder. You are accountable for what the organization is doing. You are accountable to the investors, to the consumers. So how do you feel that this responsibility is like really daunting? And if yes, how do you deal with that burden of responsibility?
So I would say that it can be daunting. However, you can reduce the dauntingness. I'll invent a new word. You can reduce the dauntingness of it by just carefully considering what is the impact of the decisions you're making and how it's going to impact people and the organization, right? So somebody comes and asks me a question, and you would have noticed that I don't give an immediate response.
Yes.
Right? I will consider it. I'll consider it from all angles, like my decision to move to Australia, like my decision to come back. Consider it because it's not impacting just me, but it's impacting the environment around me. Right? So carefully consider it and then discuss the options and make a recommendation. Now, part of it can also be reduced by delegating that responsibility. Right? So if I'm delegating you a task, I'm also delegating the responsibility of it, that hey, this is now yours. For example, we sit here and say I've helped create this teaching studio. That has been delegated to me.
Got it.
Right? So you delegate the responsibility. And if you think about it carefully, we delegate to leaders, but leaders should then delegate to others as well. Right? Do the task and take responsibility. It's now your baby. Right? Enjoy the fruits of your labor, right? Enjoy the successes.